Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun, Morrow. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
throwing on first down. Morrow. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Looking to throw. Morrow. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells that offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
And he is going to lose
Good job, guys.
Here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Morrow. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Cortland Sutton. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them to already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. Kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Cowboys at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Love. And he fires one that's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Texans are going to take possession.
That's some bullshit.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too. His teammates, his coaching staff, they've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
First down, Henley, and he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second down now. Henley, and he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead, pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find the
run.
Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. This time with Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this.
Good job, guys.
The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Watching Cowboy football. Crying ass Chiefs and some bullshit ass plays.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Dobby, we like the party.
And it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
First down, Love to pass. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there, just like last play. They'll run with Dobbins.
Dobby, we like the party. Dobby.
Good pickup of 7 yards. Looking at 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
One more time with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Cowboys score. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Brian Johnson now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing to start the drive. Morrow got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 30.
Good job, guys. Let's go.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun on third down. Morrow finding a safety valve here. That's complete. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. Run.
Dobby, Dobby. We like the party. Dobby. Dobby, Dobby. Dobby, Dobby. Dobby. Dobby, Dobby. Let's go, Rams. Fuck them Chiefs. Cheating ass bitch. Cry baby.
On 1st and 10, Love. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action. Love to throw. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Dobby, Dobby.
It's a gain of 4. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Oh, they gonna call a holding. Y'all cheating bitches. Come on.
22.
Oh, this some bullshit.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Love.
Good 1st down throw, Love.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down.
Stop and pop, baby. Stop and pop.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
first and 10. It's Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They'll go again with Dobbins. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, here's Dobbins. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Dobby.
104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball
Dobby.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5.
Dobby.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. Third and goal. Cook. No gain on the play.
Come on, Cook.
So a big stop, but it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3.
Hey, some guys said every drive got in with a kick, an extra point, a field goal, or a punt. We keep adding points, we'll be okay. Bitch.
With me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more points on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod, and he is going to have the Texans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game is starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Davis Price on 1st and 10. That's a run to roll now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
You never hit a fucking quarterback cheating shit.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw. Morrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set him up for the 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. To throw on 2nd down. Morrow. That's taken in by Duvernay. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sly able to put this one through. And that will knot us up at 10. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on it. It sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say we're negative sometimes.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards.
Dobby, we like the party. Dobby.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them would be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Love now. That's caught left side by the tight end.
Drag route.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Play fake. Here's Love. And the throw left sideline here.
Good job. Good. He caught that.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throwing partner. The defense have other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
You can't challenge under 2 minutes, you dumb fat bitch.
You always challenge it, bitch.
You're a stupid ass.
Always challenge fucking bastard.
Can't challenge under 2 minutes, you dumb ass. You're a stupid bitch.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throw it. Love.
Slant. Slant. Good job.
CeeDee Lamb.
Flanch, baby.
The first half is winding down, and the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying,
Stop and pop, baby.
The final moments of this second quarter. Now for the PAT, here's Johnson. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Final shot before break. Morrow is going to loft one deep over the middle. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll kick things off with an NFC East battle between 2 old foes, Philadelphia and Washington. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. A.J. Brown, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. The Lions seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Nick Chubb has a touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that.
Dobby, we like the party.
At the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle.
Hey, commissioner set up bogus plays for him.
Hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Make them fucking throw it. Make them fucking throw it. Play the flat. I'll play Baby G, and we'll see what happens.
I guess that didn't work out, bitch.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Dobbins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Love. And they'll get this down to the 42.
Good throw. Good catch. Stop and pop.
Talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run here with Dobbins. They're tackled by Cole Holcomb.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Be careful. Defense will cheat your ass right here. Watch them make it up through it 10 yards in advance of the motherfucker. You pick the ball off. Look at that guy. He's right there. See, there it is, too. See that motherfucker? That was fucking passing.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
This motherfucker hit the ball downfield.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds
Drag
his
route.
target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down with another first
They didn't call
down.
it, so they ain't pass interference, bitch.
Texans 30.
As an interception. Shut the fuck up.
This drive continues to plunge forward.
Hey, man, challenge it.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, like you told me, challenge it, bitch. Challenge it.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run.
Challenge it, bitch.
And that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. And this one quickly to land.
Hey, man. Talk to the ref, man. They ain't on the field, bitch.
Another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
Let's go, guys. Looking good.
Now Dobbins.
Dobby. Dobby. Dobby.
On 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's
Dobby.
down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard
Dobby. We like the party.
with
Dobby.
that run. Double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Cook.
Make it end zone. Cook. Cook. Dobby. Cook. Dobby. Dobby.
That drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Watch out for them, make you run to the kicker. They ain't definitely fucking. Yeah, watch out. They'll make you run to the kicker. These cheap bitches.
Johnson for the extra point try. And the lead is up to 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
That would throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the...
Guys, he playing ping pong.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Operating from the gun. Morrow to the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10.
Picked up. I thought I caught that. Wow.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to get this down.
Oh, yeah, they're going to stop the clock now. They're going to start getting hurt.
After the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Still 9 remaining on second down. They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Thomas brings it in.
What the fuck was that, guys?
Down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Up the middle they go. Henley They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As large as the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
God damn it, guys, get the ball!
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Morrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still.
Now that bitch on the scene.
Exactly right.
Bitch ain't seen with them fucking Seahawks.
You need to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
That should be a penalty. That bitch just threw that away. Cheating motherfucker.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 176 yards.
Jules Jr.
He starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the
Dobby. We like the party. A Dobby. A Dobby. A Dobby. A Dobby. Dobby.
A Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory.
Texas 4. They 4-1, bitch. You better hope I beat them.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete.
Drag route.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough.
Dobby. We like the party. Dobby. The Dobby.
Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. So, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins, and he's going to take this one down to the 25. Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Cook up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll run with Cook. Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Here's Cook again.
Good job.
Touchdown.
Dobby Cook. Dobby Cook. Dobby Cook. Dobby Cook. Cook and Dobby, baby. Dobby and Cook.
Get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. throwing to start the drive. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the Cowboys
big sack, guys.
there this time for the sack. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Back to throw. Morrow. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's out right at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is Sutton making the catch on a comeback route. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back to throw again. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over and out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And Cooks hands it over the middle. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They run the counter with Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here. Right
2 minute Dougie Fresh on. Take it to the 2. Take it to the 2. What Coach Gill was saying, take it to the 2.
In that huddle with that offensive line, I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They run it again with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Turn out the light. Party's over.
The defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Call it a day. That guy was all singing, having a good old time. We just in 3rd quarter. I'll get his ass whooped.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Down to a knee goes Love, and that should be the final act of this football game. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top-5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Cowboys, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Oh, here we go. Now it's holding after he's on the ground. The whistle's blown. Now this bitch, man, whatever. This motherfucker's on the ground, and they gonna call holding. These fucking cheating bitches here. Yeah, it's time. Oh, it's time. Yeah, of course. What are you doing? This fucking cheating shit. This motherfucker's laying on the ground. Motherfucker laying on the ground, and they gonna call fucking holding after the motherfucker that blew the whistle. They blew the fucking. These bitches blew the fucking whistle, threw the flags after the whistle was blown. Be careful, cause they gonna make you fucking shocked. They let him get it. Wow, I'm shocked. Right here. Motherfucker's pointing at his hand. Supposed to be holding. I guess supposed to be holding his tablet, showing a player what's going on.